Hi, I'm Sal Mercogliano, Associate Professor of History at Campbell University, former merchant mariner, and an adjunct professor of maritime industry policy at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy. Welcome to this episode of There's Another Ship on Fire. Not kidding. So, just when you thought things couldn't get stranger, we've got the Golden Ray on fire down in St. Simon's Sound. We've got the issue with fuel shortage and tanker charters and Jones Act going on right now. We've got another fire going on, this time off the coast of California. So let me take you over to this one right here. Let's see, there we go. Whoops, wrong screen. There we go. This is the NYK Delphinus. She has been listed as not under command and drifting off the coast of Monterey, California, about 50 miles off the coast of Monterey. Coast Guard cutter, the Sockeye, is on location, 87-foot cutter. These are photos that have been released by the Coast Guard. You can see venting coming out from here. This is actually air vents. These are air supposed to go in there, not smoke come out. So just so you know, this gets what gets air into it and heat dissipates out of it. She was heading down from Vancouver to Oakland, California. She's a Liberian registry, built back in 2007. Some more stories here about it. Shows the track line here. Let's take a look at that track line here. Open it up here so everybody can see it. Coming in down here, here's San Francisco. She was coming down here, must have been waiting off here. It looks like she was going to just cut some holes in the water here, waiting some time when the fire was reported on board. Here she is right now on marine traffic. Let's put her in. Batch of vessels around her right now. This is Sockeye right here. That's the Coast Guard cutter right there. Yep. Here's the Sea Reliance, tug coming out there. And then this right here is the Delphinus. Not exactly a lot of information coming in at this time. Coast Guard is reporting not much. There's no word on the status of the ship's crew. Looks like, based on the photographs, that fire is still ongoing on the ship. Not sure. The ship is listed as not under command. I see that right there. So she's drifting, heading southward, 1.4 knots at 182 degrees. So not much worry about her coming aground or anything like that off the coast of California. The current here runs southward, so she's gonna be pushed along there. It's the clockwise current that comes around there from Alaska down off the coast. Shows that she's gonna get pushed southward. Sounds like obviously there'll be a tug coming out for her. What's interesting here on this that got me is she doesn't have an ETA into Oakland until June 4th. She left Fraser River here on May 7th. It's not a long trip. So she's obviously waiting to get on berth. She's got some time to get on berth and sitting there. And you see there's a batch of vessels here kind of milling about off the coast that are having the same situation. The anchorage is here inside of Oakland, if you're not following, is packed. Ships waiting. The anchorage inside the bay here is limited. There's not a lot of room in here for putting a lot of vessels in anchorage. So you get vessels kind of milling out here, and the current, there's not a good anchorage outside of this harbor, kind of like Long Beach and Los Angeles. So you get a lot of vessels that just kind of mill around out here. And obviously Delphinus had a fire on board. Let's see if we get some other images of her here. Some of you are going to be asking me right now, Sal, what's going on? Seems like a lot of fires, a lot of incidents going on. I hate to say it's the normal course of events, but it does happen. She doesn't appear to be a substantially old vessel. It says built in 2007. Let's see if we can pull up some more information on her right here. Let's see if we can pull her up here. Let's see, NYK Delphinus right here. Liberian registry, not always the best registry in the world for a vessel. Let's see right here. You should give you some information here. Yeah, built in 2007, 14 years old, 4,888 TEU, not a very large vessel, 294 meters, so right around 900 feet long right there. Not sure, she's NYK, so that's one of the subsidiaries of ONE. NYK is a Japanese line. They were all consolidated into ONE a few years ago. And so we'll keep track on her. Again, it's nonstop excitement and interesting going on here, but it's just the nature of the way the maritime industry is. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. And again, this is what we see right here off the coast of the United States. And again, these are vessels that are dependent for us for trade. She was coming down from Canada, heading into Oakland to probably load more goods on board based on the photograph here of her. She's not heavily loaded, so it looks like she was going to be taking on a load here. Again, you can see how high she is out of the water here, part of the bulbous bow showing. So she's going to probably load down here before continuing her route. NYK, probably a Trans-Pacific route, but not sure where she goes. So keep you up to date as we hear more information, and hopefully the last one for the day. Keep you posted. Thanks for tuning in. If you get a chance, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be alerted about new videos and new ships that are on fire around the world. Until next time, this is Sal signing off.